therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, answering the phone, or interrupting the play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violation.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here we go. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's man in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Reed. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Reed gets the bucket. And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is. Traditionally, the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
Now, here's Reed. Launches a 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Pass to man. Johnson right side. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Bridges. Pocket 6. Daniels passes to man. Shoots over Towns. Gets rebounded by New York. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. Did you hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch. Well, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Oh, wow. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. 2. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Lets the 3 fly, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Stolen by Reed. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
The Hawks trail by 14. Stolen by Reed. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, he in that last outing against Minnesota was a man determined. He scored an amazing number of points and was reliable as ever from distance. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He drove the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Achua comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Cameron Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, D.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now, here is Young. He had 27 points last game. Johnson kicks to Young. No good, unable to end this run.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Reed. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he drives in, and Reed throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's LeVert. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Capella with the bucket.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Here's Reed. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 16. Now, here's LeVert. He has yet to score. Daniels from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sinks the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Johnson. 17 points in his last outing. Young for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so it's the New York Knicks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Max Strus is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reed. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in its small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The Knicks leading by 17. Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers in Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Into the lane. Krejci passes to Niang. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
The Hawks trail by 21. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's rebounded by New York. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Screen by Niang. Man can't hit. The Knicks leading by 21. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin. And you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man. And I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkins check in. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. Well, you look at Reed. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Basket good.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Shoots the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Daniel. Anunoby against LeVert. Floats one up. It's rebounded by New York. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes play.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Brunson finds Reed. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Johnson can't hit. For New York, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Reed gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Reeves got 49 points in the game. Here's Young. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Runs in the pass to Reed. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Young. Reed with the block. And he gets it back. Floats one. Young, no good. And here's Reed. And so now it's the New York Knicks with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New York Knicks.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points aside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it will play out that way.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Hawks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And so in the game for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's man in at the three.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an air.
And yep, another basket.
His elite offensive play has made its mark once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. He's got to be in the conversation for greatest of all time.
I mean, certainly Michael Jordan, the guy he just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who's the best ever.
Shot clock at 6. Capella, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
We know Doris that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
A floater. Young, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now Reed. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
57-19.
On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Bridges. Here's Mann. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Young with no one around to end the run. A shot by Johnson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Reed. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this.
60-19.
Daniels with it. Nothing on the board. Capella with a screen on Bridges. Daniels passes to Capella. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Towns with the steal. Now, here's Reed. He's covered by Daniels. Reed gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to end the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Knicks lead 70-24.
Young against Brunson. Johnson. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the call will be against D. That's his third foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
Here's Krejci. Still yet to score. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
This is his first free throw of the game.
26. New York foul. Reed.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Karis LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
We're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me,
and again.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that we all thought was unattainable, but here we are witnessing history, and quite possibly the start of an illustrious career. And so it's the New York Knicks, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. We've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Kolek in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to LeVert. Nance outside. Over to the left wing. Buffkin. That 3 off the mark. New York shoot. A different look for New York. Reed, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Max Strus comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Payne in for Landry Shamet. 2 minutes There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Atlanta again missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Reed misses. Young looking around. On the wing, man. Back to Young. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.